Salve discipuli and welcome to part 2 of our artifex translation videos. So hopefully at this point you should have a translation of this passage. And at this point we are going to be working through the translation so you can make any corrections needed as we go over this. So again, don't watch this video until you've translated the passage yourself, because you should be correcting your own translation. It's okay if you make mistakes. That's kind of the point, is so you can see, hey, what mistakes did you make? How can we fix this for going forward? All right, so artifex, again, we saw this in our previous passage. If you remember back over here, artifex is our word for a painter or an artist, right? Caecilius has hired a painter to come paint the dining room. So we have the painter, or again, the artist. You can pick which one you want to do, which word you want to use for your translation. The painter comes to the house, right? When you is to comes. Painter comes to the house. The painter is Clara. Clara knocks on the door, and this part is glossed for you right here. Claymanes does not hear the painter. The slave is in the garden. Clara shouts, or yells, or exclaims, right? There's a couple ways you can translate this word. The dog hears Clara and barks, right? We haven't seen La Trot in a while. This was from the first passage in the first stage. So La Trot is barks. Quintus hears the dog. Quintus comes to the door. The son opens the door. Clara greets Quintus and enters the house. Metella is in the kitchen. Quintus calls his mother, or the mother. Metella enters the atrium, or the main room. The painter greets Metella. Metella leads the painter to the dining room. Clara works in the dining room. Clara paints a picture. A huge, large, big lion, whichever one of the definitions you want to use for Magnus. A large lion is in the picture. Hercules is also in the picture. The lion fiercely attacks, or is fiercely attacking, Hercules. Hercules has, or is holding, a big club, or a large club, and is striking the lion. Hercules is strong, or you can say Hercules is brave. Caecilius returns to the house and enters the dining room. Caecilius calls his daughter, Iliam. This is the daughter. The daughter enters the dining room. Lucia sees the picture. Lucia praises the painter. All right, and that is artifex. Again, nothing too crazy going on here. We're still practicing those nominative and accusative cases. So you have to make sure that you're paying attention to what is your subject and what is your direct object. And we've also started adding some more adjectives into the mix. So just make sure you're using the adjective with the correct word. So if the adjective ends in an M, it's probably going to be going with the direct object that also ends in an M. And they will be next to each other. Sometimes the adjective will be after the noun it describes. Sometimes it'll be right before the noun it describes. So just keep that in mind. Make any corrections to your own translation as needed. And then what you're going to do is take a picture of your translation and just send it to me in an email so that I can give you credit for the week for your participation. Again, if you have any questions about any of this, please let me know. Your other assignment for the week is to read the town of Pompeii, which starts here and then goes on. And then there's some reading questions on Google Classroom for you to answer. So make sure you do that as well. Please have all of this done by Friday night, this Friday night, which is, oh gosh, I think it's the 12th or the 13th. So make sure you have all of this work done by this Friday. If you have any questions or if you need to set up a Zoom or anything to go over anything, please let me know. Otherwise, enjoy your week and I will see you next week. All right, Walete discipline.